been the patron saint of the town ever since the days of Gaspar Yanga. The carnival has been growing in popularity over the years and has attracted the attention of tourists, especially African Americans from the United States. Researchers continue to piece together the story of Gaspar Yanga, trying to use primary source material to fill in the blanks of what mostly amounts to oral history, fragmentary historical accounts, and legends.
So they don't know shit. They say it's a big carnival popping off. Let me get this screenshot, man. Yeah, we popping off, man. We talking about Yanga, the Inca. It's a carnival of the Negro popping off, and a lot of African Americans are showing up. A lot of original Nagas are showing up. Let's get that back.
Or may just exist in trace amounts in the town of Yanga today. The current citizens robustly celebrate their connection to the first liberator of the Americas. Each year since the early 1980s, in the middle of August, the town holds their Carnaval de la Negritude, in conjunction with the feast to honor San Lorenzo, which has been the patron saint of the town ever since the days of Gaspar Yanga.
Who's Lorenzo, man? Stay tuned for another drop.
The carnival has been growing in popularity over the years and has attracted the attention of tourists, especially African Americans from the United States.
What the fuck are we listening to?
Together the story of Gaspar Yanga, trying to use primary source material to fill in the blanks of what mostly amounts to oral history, fragmentary historical accounts, and legends. Within the past 10 to 20 years, there has been a great interest in Afro-Mexican identity and history, and many feel the need to put Gaspar Yanga in his proper context.
Ain't that Drop Nation like, man? It's a surge in the interest from the Naga. Afro-Mexicans, Afro-Mexicans, Meshi is Moshe. If you're a Mexican, then you are the tribes of Moses. Don't get mad that these Nagas is claiming to be the tribes of Moshe, because the tribes of Moshe are Nagas.
Popularity over the years and has attracted the attention of tourists, especially African Americans from the United States. Researchers continue to piece together the story of Gaspar Yanga, trying to use primary source material to fill in the blanks of what mostly amounts to oral history, fragmentary historical accounts, and legends. Within the past 10 to 20 years, there has been a great interest in Afro-Mexican identity and history, and many feel the need to put Gaspar Yanga in his proper context. For an overview of Africans in Mexico, please see Mexico on As mentioned earlier,
why would the Afro-Mexicans be hidden? And if you're claiming the heritage today, and you realize you got a whole hidden people, you're going to have to get up off that. Because you can't suppress it. That makes you the hijack. You know what I'm saying? It makes you the hijack if you ain't telling the truth. If you're saying your land ain't Naga land, you ain't telling the truth. You're not supporting these great people. This great tribe of people that have been fighting for revolution. Don't be no anti-American, man.
That's right.
Hardline activated.
Don't be no anti-American, man.
That's right.
Opposed to America. Don't be opposed to America, man.
That's right.
That makes you anti-Asian. Anti-Cathay, anti-American. That makes you anti-India, superior, man.
That's right.
Gasper's popping off. Gasper, Yanga, Gasper, turned into Casper, the friendly ghost, man. Yanga's popping off in India Superior, which means there's an inferior. But not the Khan of Khans, the Rexnet Goose, the Prester John B. in Superior, India, another generic term for dark-skinned people. Indios
Hostile UAV in the area.
of Hawaii. Cathay Promise Pure Land. Kana, China. Hard C, hard K. Kana. Dodge the vowels. Florida, Fountain of Youth. Tango, that's where Genghis Khan had a war with Prester John.
Enemy UAV
Canada,
overhead.
Canada, Mexico, Mexico, as in shim, as in Mexico. Is it for Morocco? No, it's for Hawaii. It's for Hawaii. Last part is this. I'm just surfing away. We're gonna do like a triple dismount. Nadia Comaneci.
The story of Gaspar Yanga is still being fleshed out by researchers. Some of the historical literature states that Gaspar Yanga led the first slave uprising in the Spanish colonies of the New World. Only a few keen students of history know that this is not true. The first slave rebellion in the Spanish Americas happened more than 80 years before Gaspar Yanga left his plantation. In October of 1526, a handful of slaves rose up and burned down the home of a prominent colonist in the Spanish settlement of San Miguel de Gualdape.
So that's 1526, right? Holy Roman Emperor Charles, 1500 to 1558, so that was right. 1526, that's when Charles was 26 years old as King of Spain and the Holy Roman Emperor.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Right. Spanish kings. Last black king of Spain was the House of Habsburg, they say. And that's 1605 to 1665. So up into 1665 at least. And hold up. 1645 is when you stop looking for Prester John. Gotta keep Prester in the flow. And 20 years later is the last black king of Spain. So all this time is black people looking for a black man. A black man. Raja Hiraja, Chola, the Pandya, Prester John. So I just got some images of Prester John, man, I put 432 next to it.
Enemy
Just
UAV active.
get stuff we looked at. Yeah, okay. A black man. Black man. Oh, black man. Yeah, looking for a black man. And then turn him into something else, right? See what happens when we take 432 off. Still good. You got Mansa Musa? Okay. Yeah. Prester John, Priest 1. This brother right here. Objects in the mirror might be closer than what they appear. black man. A black man. Abyssinian. Everybody puts their conjecture into our investigation. Genghis Khan look like you. Prester John look like you. True. That's a good one right here. Oh yeah. Save that one altogether. They always take them down and then they put them back up different places, man. So when you find a good one, man, you gotta save it. This is El Prester. Juan
Hostile
means
UAV in
king,
the
like
area.
Wong, the W-A-N-G, Wong, king, Juan, king, John, king. So this Holy Roman Emperor, Charles, who's hijacking the Inca or Yanka for the dismount. Charles Kent,
1 minute remaining.
Holy Roman Emperor, King of Spain, is searching for the Khan.